Inside every human body lies a remarkable mechanism, like a hidden army of microscopic workers laboring day and night. Their mission never stops, repairing damaged cells, clearing out waste-burning excess fat, and even destroying cancerous cells before they can cause harm. This is not science fiction or exaggerated advertising. It is a revolutionary scientific discovery. In fact, this breakthrough earned 5 Japanese scientists the Nobel Prize in Medicine and opened an entirely new way of understanding and caring for human health. The unfortunate reality is that nearly 99% of people have no idea this self-healing system even exists, let alone how to activate it. Even worse, many of us unknowingly sabotage this incredible process every single day through habits that appear completely harmless. Nobel Prize-winning researcher Dr. Yoshinori Ohsumi demonstrated that when this process called autophagy is unlocked, the body transforms into a self-renewing machine, slowing the aging process, melting away stubborn fat, and most importantly, building a nearly impenetrable defense against disease. In this video, we'll take a closer look at how autophagy works and why it's often called the golden key to health and longevity. You'll discover that every effort to stay youthful, strong, and disease-free becomes far more effective once you know how to harness this extraordinary mechanism. But here's the catch. There is a very specific window of time each day when your body's cellular cleanup crew either comes alive with energy or falls completely silent. Imagine missing that moment, your natural defense system left dormant when it could be fighting for your health. In the next few minutes, I'll share with you the exact daily protocol used by 5 legendary Japanese scientists to unlock this hidden superpower, including one simple morning habit that Dr. Shina credits with helping Japanese leaders live decades longer than the global average. Before we dive in, it's important to recognize something that may surprise you. Much of what you've been told about staying healthy could be entirely backwards. At the center of this truth is a remarkable process known as autophagy. Simply put, autophagy is the body's built-in way of renewing itself. Think of it as an internal cleaning service constantly breaking down old or damaged cell parts and replacing them with fresh, stronger components. Without it, waste builds up, cells weaken, and the risk of disease rises. Autophagy does the same for your cells, keeping them functional and efficient. Nobel Prize-winning scientist Dr. Yoshinori Ohsumi demonstrated that this process accelerates dramatically during periods of fasting or physical stress. In other words, when you are not eating or when the body is challenged, autophagy switches into high gear. The implications are profound. Research shows that autophagy helps the body repair itself at the cellular level, supports healthy weight, and lowers the risk of chronic diseases including cancer. In his Nobel lecture, Dr. Ohsumi emphasized that autophagy is essential for cell survival. It is the mechanism that maintains balance, sustains energy, and preserves overall strength. Today, it is widely studied for its role in healthy aging, cancer prevention, and immune function. The message is clear. Learning how to harness autophagy may be one of the most important steps you can take toward living longer, stronger, and healthier. But how can we make autophagy happen in everyday life and truly benefit from it? The answer may be simpler than you think. Japanese researchers known for their focus on healthy longevity have highlighted 3 everyday practices that support autophagy. These practices are rooted in diet and lifestyle. Keep in mind, the information here is for educational purposes, only drawn from research studies, and should not replace medical advice. Please consult your doctor for any personal health concerns. Tip number 1 is the principle of Hara Hachi. This age-old Japanese practice encourages stopping at about 80% fullness. At first glance, it seems like a small change, but studies show it has profound effects. By avoiding overeating, you reduce stress on digestion, allow your body to process nutrients more efficiently, and free up energy for repair. Research on calorie restriction consistently demonstrates improved metabolic health and reduced risk of chronic diseases. This approach comes from Okinawa, a region often referred to as the land of longevity, famous for its high number of centenarians. Scientists studying Okinawan culture found that eating less without nutrient loss encourages mindful eating and helps the body activate autophagy naturally. Smaller meals, especially in the evening, give your metabolism time to rest and your cells the chance to repair. Think of it this way. When the digestive system is not overloaded, your body can shift its focus from breaking down food to cleaning and rebuilding cells. Longer breaks between meals, particularly overnight, reduce metabolic stress and give your body the opportunity to activate this powerful repair process. It's no surprise that Okinawa has one of the highest life expectancies in the world. Their practice of stopping before fullness combined with mindful eating and nightly fasting periods aligns perfectly with what modern science now confirms: autophagy is a natural key to healthier, longer living. Medical experts agree that proper training is essential for treating patients effectively. Among them, Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara stands out as one of Japan's most respected physicians, known for his lifelong dedication to helping people live longer and healthier lives. Remarkably, he practiced what he preached throughout his career, continuing to work until the age of 105. His philosophy was simple yet powerful. Staying active and never fully retiring keeps both the mind and body young. His dietary approach reflected this same philosophy of moderation and balance. Dr. Hinohara consistently ate light meals, avoided excess sugar and processed foods, and followed the principle of Hara Hachi Bu, stopping when he was about 80% full. For him, longevity was not about complicated diets, but about making simple, consistent choices. Beyond food, Dr. Hinohara believed daily activity was essential. He encouraged people to use stairs instead of elevators walk whenever possible and remain physically engaged in everyday life. Research strongly supports these habits, showing that regular movement helps maintain cardiovascular health, preserve muscle mass, and boost overall energy levels, especially in older adults. Equally important, he emphasized prevention over dependence on medical treatment. While acknowledging the value of healthcare, he often reminded people that lasting health comes from personal responsibility, caring for the body the same way we handle other important areas of life. Perhaps most inspiring was his perspective on living fully. His wisdom reflected a deep understanding of human nature, offering insights into health relationships and resilience that remain rare and invaluable today. The second tip is intermittent fasting, one of the most effective ways to activate autophagy. This is not a modern trend, but a practice deeply rooted in Japanese culture for generations. But what exactly is intermittent fasting? In simple terms, it means setting aside a specific period of the day when you refrain from eating, allowing your body to shift from digesting food to repairing cells. Many Japanese researchers, inspired by the Nobel Prize-winning work of Dr. Yoshinori Ohsumi, recommend fasting for 12 to 16 hours a day. This pattern closely mirrors how older generations in Japan naturally lived and ate. For example, many Japanese elders traditionally skipped meals or extended the time between dinner and breakfast without even labeling it as fasting. Yet unknowingly, they were activating their body's natural cleansing and renewal processes. One of the leading scientists in this area is Dr. Takayuki Tuya, a Japanese researcher who has extensively studied the impact of fasting on metabolism. His findings reveal that fasting is not simply about weight loss. More importantly, it enhances metabolic efficiency, stimulates the production of antioxidants, and may even slow the aging process. Dr. Tuya's research on metabolic activity during fasting highlights three major points. First, fasting activates multiple metabolic pathways, which increases the synthesis of compounds that generate energy and strengthen antioxidant defenses. Second, his studies demonstrate that fasting raises antioxidant levels in the body, helping to neutralize harmful free radicals. Free radicals are unstable molecules that damage cells and contribute to aging and disease. By boosting the body's natural antioxidant capacity, fasting provides an extra layer of protection against illnesses associated with oxidative stress. Third, intermittent fasting may even deliver anti-aging effects. By initiating certain metabolic processes, fasting helps reduce the impact of aging at the cellular level. For these reasons, Dr. Tuya strongly advocates the health benefits of intermittent fasting. According to his studies, fasting can boost metabolism, strengthen the body's defense against oxidative damage, and support longevity. For older adults, this simple practice, adopted carefully under medical guidance, offers one of the most science-backed ways to activate autophagy and protect long-term health. Tip number 3 is nutrition. The foods we choose have a direct impact on how effectively autophagy works. Dr. Yumi Ishihara, personal physician to Japan's Prime Minister and director of the Ishihara Clinic in Tokyo, recommends a modified fasting routine as a simple but powerful health strategy. His daily practice is straightforward. In the morning, he drinks fresh carrot or apple juice. For lunch, instead of a heavy meal, he takes black tea with black sugar and ginger. Then he eats just one main meal later in the day. This pattern creates long fasting windows that naturally promote autophagy and cellular repair. Research supports this approach. Studies on time-restricted eating show that longer breaks from food help reduce inflammation and allow the body to shift from digestion to self-repair. Carrot juice delivers beta-carotene and vitamin A for skin, eye, and liver health, while apple juice provides antioxidants like quercetin and natural pectin for digestion. Black tea contains antioxidants that support heart and metabolic health, and ginger offers anti-inflammatory benefits that boost circulation and immunity. Dr. Ishihara often warns that modern people eat far too much. He stresses the importance of Hara Hachi Bu, the practice of stopping at about 80% fullness, as a proven way to avoid overindulgence, support longevity, and keep the body in balance. Dr. Yumi Ishihara's morning ritual begins with something simple yet profoundly effective: a liquid meal of fresh carrot or apple juice. This practice, he explains, is an ideal way to end a fast and gently reintroduce nutrition into the body. Unlike heavy foods that strain digestion, these juices supply rapid nourishment while supporting the body's natural recovery. Carrot juice is especially rich in beta-carotene and vitamin A. Both nutrients are well documented in medical literature for their role in promoting eye health, improving skin quality, and supporting liver detoxification. In addition, carrot juice provides an alkalizing effect in the stomach, which can ease digestive stress for older adults. Apple juice, on the other hand, is loaded with antioxidants such as quercetin. Studies have shown quercetin helps restore electrolyte balance, strengthen immune response, and reduce inflammation. Its natural pectin content also supports healthy digestion and overall wellness. Because liquid nutrition is absorbed quickly, Dr. Ishihara advises caution to avoid sudden blood sugar spikes. His recommendation is to start with a small serving, about half a glass, then wait 10 to 20 minutes before consuming solid food. Adding a handful of nuts or a teaspoon of olive oil can further slow sugar absorption, helping to stabilize energy levels throughout the morning. Another beverage in his routine is black tea blended with black sugar and ginger. Black tea is a proven source of antioxidants that benefit cardiovascular health and metabolic function. Black sugar, also known as muscovado, serves as a healthier substitute for refined sugar and naturally provides minerals such as iron, calcium, and potassium. Ginger contributes its well-researched anti-inflammatory properties, supports digestion, enhances circulation, and boosts immune function. Together, these simple yet powerful drinks exemplify Dr. Ishihara's philosophy. Nutrition should not overwhelm the body, but instead work in harmony to restore balance, encourage autophagy, and strengthen the foundations of long-term health. This beverage provides gentle energy before fasting and works equally well afterward, helping digestion and restoring vital minerals. Nutrition experts emphasize that to support autophagy effectively, daily solid meals should be reduced ideally to just 1 or 2 servings. This not only lightens the digestive burden, but allows the body more time to repair itself at the cellular level. The foundation of this approach rests on plant-based whole food nutrition. A traditional Japanese diet provides the perfect model: vegetables, seaweed, fermented foods, fish and legumes such as soybeans, natto, and miso paired with whole grains like brown rice and barley. Studies published in journals such as Nutrients confirm that these foods supply essential vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients that not only sustain overall health, but also enhance autophagy. By focusing on natural, minimally processed foods, the body receives everything it needs to flourish, while reducing the metabolic stress that undermines longevity. A Japanese-American physician specializing in digestive health further reinforces this principle. He recommends eating more enzyme-rich foods, fresh fruits and vegetables, while reducing meat intake. This dietary pattern protects the gut, reduces systemic stress, and works seamlessly with the body's natural self-cleaning processes. His Shina method specifically promotes a plant-forward lifestyle that has been shown to improve digestion and lower inflammation throughout the body. Dr. Hayao Shina also emphasized the importance of fasting as a lifelong practice. He believed it should not be reserved for a select few, but adopted by everyone. His Shina mini fast outlined a 16-hour window without meals, typically achieved by eating dinner early and delaying breakfast until late the next morning. Research on time-restricted eating shows that this simple habit gives the stomach and intestines time to rest, accelerating the body's natural repair cycle and boosting autophagy. Hydration was another cornerstone of Dr. Shina's advice. He often reminded patients that water is as critical for metabolism as food itself. Drinking a few glasses of pure water early in the morning before eating anything helps activate the body's natural detoxification processes and supports the removal of waste. In addition, green tea rich in catechins has been widely studied for its ability to fight oxidative stress and may further enhance autophagy. For this reason, it remains one of the most beneficial daily beverages. Finally, researchers across the globe agree on what to avoid: processed foods, refined sugar, and chemical additives. By contrast, when we eat whole plant foods, limit sugar and processed products, and time our meals carefully, we create the perfect environment for autophagy to thrive. In doing so, the body naturally repairs itself, promoting resilience, vitality, and longevity.